Hey guys! Alright, this is really late and I'm really sorry for it. I was gonna do this before I went to New Zealand, but then I got caught up with so many things, so here goes. This video is going to be on my June favourites. I'm actually going to mix this with June favourites and a bit of July favourites because I've picked up some things in July that I really liked, so I'm going to share that with you as well. I'm going to start off with some foundations that I've been really loving. I rediscovered the Maybelline Age Rewind foundation, and I used to really like this, but for some reason I stopped using it. My shade is in Creamy Natural. Now for this foundation, it's kind of like a tinted moisturizer, and it doesn't give that much coverage, but I find that it's good because you can actually build it up. So I'd say it gives a light to medium coverage, but it leaves your skin feeling really flawless. I paired this up with my Maybelline Dream Matte powder and it just works perfectly together. So I really like this, and I was using it for the whole of June. However, since I came back from New Zealand, I discovered another foundation that I really like, and that's the Zarp Two-Way Cake. Two-Way foundation. Okay, and I'm in the shade 32. It just looks like that. So normal kind of foundation pack. I've just got a sponge there, so I have to hold it to keep it from falling. And it just gives really good coverage. I would compare this with my Laura Mercier powder foundation. I really like that one as well. I've talked about it before, but this one and Laura Mercier powder foundation they just go on exactly the same. They fill up all your pores and makes you feel absolutely poreless. The only thing I don't like about this foundation though is that it actually makes me really oily after a really short time. So I can only wear this for probably about 4 hours before I start feeling really oily, and I'm not even an oily person. And that kind of happened with my Laura Mercier powder as well. So it's not too good of a thing. But because this goes on so well, I use it anyway. The next thing I've really been loving, and this is a thing I've been actually using to set my ZAR Two-Way foundation, this one, is this Australis Ready Set Go Finishing Powder in True Transparent. And it just looks like that. And it's so nice. It leaves my face feeling so smooth. So smooth that I can just, if I put my hand on it, it'll just slide off. It feels so good. And it makes my face just feel very poreless, and you know, I feel like I'm actually setting my foundation, whereas if I use my, say, Maybelline Dream Matte powder to set my liquid foundations, I actually feel like it's just packing more on my face. So I really like this True Translucent powder, and it just looks like this. So it's just all white. It kind of reminds me of the Makeup Forever HD powder, but I don't have that, so I can't really say how it compares, but I really do like this. The next thing I've been loving for this month, or from June to July, is my Heidi Blinged Up brush, kabuki brush. So it just looks like that, and I've been using this with the translucent powder, and it goes on so nicely because this is so smooth. So when I just apply it all over my face, I feel like it's just covering up everything and it's setting my powder, and I don't know, all of these three just seem to go so well together. So I've really been loving them. Next thing I've been really loving, and I got sold once I tried this at Priceline, is the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Smoothing Resurfacing Primer. And just this one. And there's been a lot of raves about this on YouTube before. I kind of was, sorry, that was my dog. I kind of was contemplating on whether to buy this or not because it is $32 for this little jar but I'm really happy that I purchased it. It just looks like that. It's kind of a really baby pink mousse, and you just need really a tiny little bit. I do use my fingers for this. I don't like this jar in particular. I would rather like a little pump or something, but it is mousse, so I can't really say much about that. So I just take a little bit and put it around the areas that I have the most pores. So I put it around here and all around my nose, and that's about it. And then I put my foundation on top, and it just glides on so smooth, so nicely, and it just makes my foundation feel poreless. So even if I'm using a foundation that doesn't normally give me that effect, once I put this on the base, then it just goes on so perfectly. So I've really been loving this. The next things I've been loving are lipsticks. So in my last video, I did talk about a particular lipstick that I said I would include in my next favorites video, and that is the NYX Strawberry Milk. And I love this lipstick still. This looks like that. And it's a very baby pink. So I'm just going to swatch that. I think I swatched it in my last video. I don't quite remember, so I'm just going to swatch it again. So it looks like that. Okay, and then the next lipstick I've been loving, absolutely adoring is NYX's Power, and it looks like that, which doesn't really look that attractive here. It's kind of like a purpley pink, but on my lips it's so nice. It's a bit darker than the Strawberry Milk, but I think that's what I like about it. Strawberry Milk, and that's Power. And last but not least, the next lipstick I've really been loving is the Sorrrry Cosmetics lipstick. It looks like that, and this is the Shell Pink, code PK3. And this is a really gorgeous pink, but it's a bit sheerer than the NYX ones. So I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up. And that's what it looks like right there. So that's Strawberry Milk, Power, and Shell Pink. As you know, I've really been loving my pinks. So the last thing in my favorites of these 2 months are my circle lenses, and these are the pink ones. They just look like that. And I have been wearing them in a lot of my videos, so you guys will have seen them before. They are the Candy Color Pink lenses by EOS, I believe. I will put the information down on my bottom bar, just because I don't remember the information, but I will be posting a link on where you can purchase them, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I've got lots of pictures on my blog if you want to check them out. I'll also be posting my blog link on the bottom so you guys can see. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. That's my favorites video for June and my